Okay, this is Marcus Hopkins. I wanted to film this remote transmissions through neuroprosthetics, forcing my hands to shake a lot today. um, the neuroprosthetics were snuck in my body on January 4th, 2014 and March 16th of 2016 at two different hospitals intravenously by some very wicked people. The Hispanic men that just made my hands shake violently like that have been doing that to me today all morning, but most days the past few months they haven't been doing any shaking, or not any shaking, but much less shaking of my hands when I drink a beverage. They also pulse all the other parts of my body around. They jerk them around, they whack them around, they shake them around, forcing me thousands of involuntary movements a day. It's horrific. They even pinch my vocal cords and my windpipe sometimes, making it harder to breathe. They electrocute several parts of my brain and chest, mainly to wake me up either at night or in the morning. They've done it up to 70 times in one night through the morning. It's horrible, and I seriously intend to detect and remove their neuroprosthetics they've snuck in my body on 5 occasions since 2008. Today is Saturday, July 7th, 2018. And when I do pull their devices out with the help of a detective or a neurologist, I plan on suing the perpetrators who snuck the devices in my body from 3 different hospitals, and also twice they broke into our property and got me. I plan to sue them from $1 to $300 million, and I'm very serious, and I'm 100% certain that they snuck neuroprosthetics in me on at least 5 occasions. I almost never had a single involuntary movement before the end of January of 2014. Now I have thousands a day. So before that, I'd have one maybe every 4 or 5 months, something like that, all the years of my life before January 2014. So I've been a victim of perhaps more crime than anyone in this country the past 7 years of them targeting me for experimentation and serious oppression and their sadistic, perverse pleasure off of assaulting and remotely raping men and women, like my mom. They're really screwing with my voice. They were even planning their face expression over my face yesterday a bunch and pulsing my legs around so much I could barely walk. It's really, really stressful and disturbing, uncomfortable, painful, debilitating, very debilitating. So, what else I was just going to say, they can prod up somehow with neuroprosthetics that they're like microbots that could swim or crawl through my body. Microbots, very hard to see by the naked eye. And they have arrays of electrodes on them to stimulate nerves and force movement in them. And yesterday it felt like they'd plant their facial expression on my eyebrows, around my cheeks, around my mouth, a little bit of my forehead. They'd pull my head around yesterday again. They'd pull my head up or side to side or back. They'll jerk my arms around. They'll make them shake like you saw. Oh, I have several papers written about this and a lot of research into their technology and a lot of testimony of all these horrible, atrocious, hideous things they've done to me and my mom too. Alright, well, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to end it here. I'll show my face if you can see it. There's enough light in here. My hands aren't shaking too bad by the perpetrators. There are at least 5 Hispanic perpetrators doing this to me the past 7 years. But the neuroprosthetics that force involuntary movements, again, weren't till January. But I've given detailed description of other prosthetics they snuck to see what I see, hear what I hear, even read what I think, and to send their voices through my head. All started 7 years ago, never before then. You can see that how much the shakes vary, and now they're shaking me really hard because they're getting aggravated. They have horrible temper. They're really wicked criminals. Some of the foulest people that ever lived in this world, ever. Alright, I'm turning this video off now.